Now, just occasionally, and it doesn't happen very often, you get lucky on eBay. And the other day I was browsing through used workshop machine tools, and I came across this, and I thought to myself, oh, that looks like quite a nice tilting machine vise, quite a small one as well. And the person who was selling it had put quite a lot of photos up on the listing, and it was fairly grubby and dirty, but it looked in pretty good condition. You know, the jaws looked okay, and it all looked fairly tidy. And I was thinking, yeah, this would make an excellent addition to the Craftsman drill press. I have a variety of different vices for the drill press, but I don't have a tilting one. So I put a few bids on it, and I managed to win the auction, and here it is. And I think I was well pleased with it. I think I paid just under £70 for it. You know, that's not a bad price for a vise like this. I'll take it off the turntable in a minute and we'll put it on the bench, and I can show you the tilt action. Obviously it has a gauge there, so you can accurately position the tilt whatever angle you want. It came with the handle. Handle is broken at this end, but that's an easy job. We'll be using the Walco lathe compound power feed to cut a tape on a nice bit of brass to replace that bit of plastic that's on the handle. But yeah, it turned up, and it was as good in reality as it was in the pictures, and I was very, very pleased with it. The jaws are undamaged. They're completely undamaged. There are a couple of little machining marks in the top here, but you know, considering that it's obviously quite old, no, it's in great shape. Anyway, started rubbing it all down, cleaning it up, and as I did so, some very faint lettering appeared just on the top here, and I was just absolutely amazed at this. What it actually says, when I cleaned all the grime off, is Brown and Sharpe Manufacturing Company, Providence, Rhode Island, USA. So this is a Brown and Sharpe #1 machine vise, basically, on a tilting base. So it's probably worth twice what I paid for it. And it is a superb. I mean, Brown and Sharpe are one of the premier American makers of tool and tooling, and no, it's there's no slop in it at all. It's absolutely superb. I've oiled it all up, and it really is. It's a lovely bit of kit. So let's take it off the turntable and have a look at the tilt. Well, very quickly, just before we get into showing the tilting mechanism on the vise, something I ordered off of eBay turned up this morning, and it's an old Brown and Sharpe catalogue, number 33A. This was published in 1938, and if you're interested in old machine tools, it's well worth getting one of these, or a Sharpe one. I mean, these turn up on eBay. They're not horrendously expensive. This one's a bit tatty, but it's all there. And the beauty of these books is they're fully illustrated, and they're just interesting if you're interested in machining and tooling. Anyway, in this particular catalogue, on page 267, is, oh, well, that's going to show up on the camera, that particular vise. Now, I'm going to take a screen grab of this page, and I'll pop it up on the video so you can see it properly. But yeah, there it is. Brown and Sharpe adjustable vise, #1. Price $16, I think. Amazing. No, I mean, these books are well, they're just massively interesting. So yeah, I'll throw that up on the screen so you can have a look at it. Yeah, so basically this bolt here is the lock for the pivot, and you loosen this off, and that allows you to pivot the vise up on its base. We'll swivel it around to the other side, and then I'll pivot it so you can see how the protractor works. Yeah, so obviously it's not bolted down, so I'm going to have to hold the base to get it started, and then basically you've got this action. I'll go around this side now, and you can swivel it up from the horizontal through a full 90 degrees to the vertical. And obviously you can set it to wherever you want it. You basically put it to whatever angle you want on the protractor, lock the bolt, and you're good to go. Very useful feature and extremely useful for the drill press. So yeah, I was really really lucky to get that. So yeah, there you go. Okay, well, finally got around to making a new handle for the crank. If you can remember from the previously, this is what this plastic Bakelite type handle, which is all broken, was the original one. Now I don't think for 1 minute that's the original Brown and Sharpe crank, because it doesn't look anything like the one in the catalogue. However, it does fit and it works fine. So I've just machined up a new handle from brass for it, which has come out really well, and we used the compound slide power feed attachment to do that, and it turned a lovely taper on it, so I'm really pleased with that. That works fine. So yeah, there we go. I'm well pleased with that. Unexpectedly an even better bargain than I first thought. So there you go, that's it for the this little short video on the Brown and Sharpe #1 tilting vise. Thanks very much for watching. Cheers.